Well, look who's here.
Look good!
He comes from beyond time.
Welcome to Androidvision.
When Satan goes wild.
Can't say enough about this film. It is a real fucking shitty goddamn film.
Too bad about the dead cheerleader in the second floor, John.
If it burns, yeah, you should see a doctor. Or if it stinks.
This is an asylum for the incurably insane.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, smoke it. Light it up, man. Hey, welcome to Androidvision, brought to you by the Intestinal Fortitude. 2020 Christmas edition? Yeah! Fuck yeah! Fucking Christmas. Squeeze it tight.
Merry Christmas.
Alright, just blow. Take a ripper, fucking.
I can't take a ripper. What the fuck? I'm 5 years old. Dude, I also got ripper lungs. I lost ripper lungs. The fuck are you talking about? I ain't no fucking child.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you so much for sticking with Androidvision this year, this crazy 2020 COVID insane season. But this is our Christmas episode, our Christmas special. Actually, the files were lost for the episode that we did previous to this, so we're back. We're back with an all-new episode, and yeah, Christmas 2020 edition. So, Merry Christmas. Thank you for sticking with us. I hope Santa's brought you or bringing you everything that you need. But yeah, we're here to entertain. We're here to stuff your stockings deep. With presents. What did you get from Santa, by the way?
Oh, nothing. I'm trying to get some credit cards paid off.
That's it?
What do you mean? Dude, I'm trying to finagle some shit.
What are you trying to
What am I gonna get? I'm not gonna get nothing. I'm hopefully, what am I?
You gonna get another fucking wife from the Philippines?
No. That's a one-off.
Yeah? You gonna get me a wife from the Philippines?
I'm gonna get somebody a wife from the Philippines. But
how much does it cost? For Christmas. But do they do Christmas deals for a wife from the Philippines?
Yeah.
Is it seasonal?
I don't know. No. Listen. The thing about the Philippines during Christmas is I think everybody gets laid. Because you're American. But you have to be American, that's key.
Don't matter.
No, regular Filipino guys, I don't think it's like that for them.
They don't care.
They don't care.
They're the bums. They know what to expect from them. They want the big money America.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's it. All right, guys. Yeah, Christmas 2020 episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a couple of really cool PSAs up for you guys tonight. One PSA and then one weird. I found a weird throwback episode of Rescue 911. Remember Rescue 911?
Yeah,
that's a good one. But up first, we're going to do a 1950s Merry Christmas from the Management Theater. It was like it's so weird. So what they would do back in the 50s is they would film like...
Management Theater.
So what they would do is they would film videos and... like, not videos, but they would do films like, seasonal films. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter.
Oh.
And then they would send them out to all the movie theaters. So this one's called, it's called 1950 Merry Christmas by Management Theater. I don't know. But we're going to do a bonus from 1991, which is Rescue 911's Christmas Tree Inferno. That's right.
Christmas Tree Inferno.
Yeah, these kids are fucking around with fucking toys at the bottom of the Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree lights on fire, and there's a little boy at the end dressed up.
You know what? I'm kind of worried about my Christmas tree lighting on fire with that fucking cat I got. I'm telling you, dude, that cat's a fucking hazard. It's not kidding.
Cats are hazards. I like cats. I'm just allergic.
No, I like my cat. No, I love my cat, but I don't think it's gonna be good if he catches on or gets fucked up, electrified.
Well, he'll just have. I went to elementary school with this kid. We called him Bogey because he always used to wear those bogey shirts.
What do you mean bogey shirt? What's a bogey shirt?
Remember those bogey shirts from the surfer? Bogey. You remember those shirts? Yeah. So he used to wear those shirts, but he was like the dude from Weird Science. Like he had half of his mouth sewn shut. And we asked him, "Hey, Bogey, what happened to your mouth?" He's all, "I bit on an electrical cord when I was a toddler."
Did he really?
Yeah, he burnt his. And then my friend's like, "You look like the guy from Weird Science, the biker, with the half of the mouth."
What if his parents are lying to him and did something else?
Put his face on the fucking. Well, this little kid
got dark.
This little kid, actually, at the end of 911 Inferno, he's wearing a mask, one of those burn masks at the end of it. He's all walking around, looks like Rey Mysterio Jr. or Poop Man. You know the Poop Man guy?
Yeah, I know your Poop Man guy. I see that guy.
Yeah, well, this kid is pre-Poop Man. He's got a Poop Man mask on without the poop.
And what is he doing?
He got burnt on the Christmas tree because him and his friend were
Chewing on Christmas lights?
they were chewing
Together?
on, yeah. Yeah, they're just well, he thought his buddy was on the spectrum and he thought that the lights would taste differently.
Really?
Yeah, they thought the lights would taste differently, so they were chewing on the lights.
Wait, and the guy was on. They were both spectrumed out.
Yeah. And now the kid's fucking. He thinks he's a superhero because he's wearing a Spider-Man mask, but it's a burn mask.
Oh, because yeah.
Yeah.
They had to tell him that.
Yeah.
That he didn't burn himself.
Yeah. So enjoy 1950s Merry Christmas and Rescue 911 with William Shatner. What is it called? Christmas Tree Inferno. We'll be right back.
All over our wonderful nation, the bells are ringing. In small country churches, in towering cathedrals, from the bikes of children in a crowded city. Yes, the bells are ringing. They're ringing out to tell the world that this nation has united in peace to defend its freedom. And there are Christmas bells, a sort of composite of all the others. They celebrate the birth of the Prince of Peace. Their tinkling sound tells us to be good and to be true, and to remember our men in uniform, here and overseas. So let the bells ring out. And let me, on behalf of the manager and all the employees of this theater, wish you the merriest Christmas ever.
This is a motion picture trailer. Running time, 1 minute, 50 seconds. You've seen many of them. Usually, they're to show you scenes from a new picture. This one is different. You're seeing the reenactment of a true-life tragedy. On a motion picture set, tragedy, of course, is make-believe. The actors can walk away from it, because it never really happened to them. In our own lives, we can't. We can only try to prevent it. Now, the tragedy in point is tuberculosis. Thousands of Americans died of TB last year, needlessly. These TB victims were unlucky, because TB can be prevented. And here's how. Each of us can help cut ourselves right out of the TB picture with Christmas seals to fight tuberculosis. Now, no collection is made in any theater for Christmas seals. They're mailed in a letter from your Tuberculosis Association to your home. And in the privacy of your home, you decide if you want to contribute. I hope you will. And why? Because progress in the fight against TB, since the very first Christmas seal was sold, has meant a saving of more than 8.5 million lives. Now, that's a lot of people to save from the tragedy of tuberculosis. To them, and to many of us, TB may never seem real. But to someone, every 6 minutes, every day, tuberculosis is something that is suddenly happening. Now, it could be any one of us. Poor, rich, race, age, or sex make no difference. These do. Answer your Christmas seal letter today. Thank you.
Greetings to Father, who works all year for the family and outdoes himself at this joyous season with lots of surprises for everyone. Greetings to Mother, that miracle worker of the home whose loving effort seems sometimes like magic. And greetings to little brother, usually a terror, but somehow since he visited Santa at the department store, he's not been himself at all. Greetings to Sister, who was so busy decorating the house with mistletoe and then seemed to forget it was there. Greetings to Grandma, Grandpa, and all your uncles and aunts. May you gather round the table for your Christmas feast in the joyous tradition.
And may your celebration be filled with all the good things of life. And may the spirit of peace and happiness, love and good fellowship, which is the true meaning of Christmas, encompass your entire family.
What we want to say is that the management and staff of this theater, all of us, wish all of you good luck, good health, good times, and a very Merry Christmas.
On the night of December 19th, 1991, at Terry Eckerman's home in Wichita, Kansas, the tree was trimmed, stockings were hung, and the house was filled with holiday cheer. Terry's 4 young children and one of their friends could hardly wait for the last few days to pass before Christmas. Dustin and his friend Chris were playing in the living room, while Terry's 3 stepdaughters were busy in other parts of the house.
What's that noise? I heard this noise. I didn't know what it was. It was a crackling, popping sound. I heard screaming. It was like a danger type scream. I opened the bedroom door and looked out to see what was wrong. And I stood there for a minute kind of thinking, this isn't really happening, you know, I'm just seeing things or something.
When Terry heard the fire, she ran into the living room.
All I thought about was getting everyone out.
Dustin! Quick!
I looked for the first person I could see, and that was Chris, the little boy I was babysitting.
Here, keep him outside. Where's Danae and Dustin? I don't know.
13-year-old Danae saw her little brother Dustin run into his bedroom.
Dustin! Dustin! I got down on my knees to tell him we had to get out, but he wouldn't listen to me. I was really scared that I wasn't going to get him out, and that I wasn't going to get out because I wasn't leaving that room until I had him.
11-year-old Devin escaped out the back door and ran to her neighbor, Leonard Piesinger, for help.
She was screaming and yelling, "My house is on fire." I turned immediately, went right back in the house, and called the fire department.
Justin, let's go. Come on. He was huddled way back in the corner. Come on, it's a fire. Let's go. There was lots and lots of smoke, and it was getting harder to see and harder to breathe. Hurry, Justin, you need to come with me. I really thought that we were going to die in his house, in his room. Come on, please. Danae! Dustin!
I was saying, oh my God, I've got to find everybody. I don't know where they are, but I've got to find them. All of a sudden, there was a flash of fire. And it was just fire everywhere.
I got Dustin, I'm coming! No, let me go. I was trying to go out the front door, since that was the closest exit. But almost everything around the Christmas tree was in flames. I started towards the back door. Dustin, quick! Come on, let's get out of here! Dustin was screaming, and he was kicking me, and, you know, like, let me go. I don't want to go out here. I just want to go back to my room.
Come on, Dustin, come on! Dustin!
Then all of a sudden, he just wasn't there anymore. It was like he had just vanished or something. He just wasn't there.
Where's Dustin? I don't know, he checked and I couldn't see him.
I really felt sick. I just said, oh God, please don't let my baby die. And right after I said that, the smoke cleared away from around him, just for a second. And I reached in and pulled him out. I should have known that there was something wrong with him. I was just so glad to see him that I didn't think about that. I just wanted to get away from the house.
Oh, Dad! Okay, hold on. Don't cry, don't cry.
Immediately I could see that he was burnt from the waist up fairly badly. His scalp was dark, his hair was burnt. Tears could have came to my eyes.
Keep him there, I'm going back outside.
I knew he needed to get those hands under cool water as soon as possible, and I knew it was bad enough that we need to get paramedics in.
I'm going out and see if I can get some help.
Oh, no, come on, Justin, come on.
The thing that ran through my head was I was afraid I was going to lose my little brother. He was only 2, and I love him to death, and I don't want to lose him.
Within 3 minutes of the call, Wichita Fire and Sedgwick County EMS units arrived on the scene, including Medical Officer Alan Green.
Upon entering the house, I determined that Dustin was in critical condition.
About 18 months old. Okay.
He appeared to have burns over his face, his arms, hands, and across his chest and abdomen.
What's his name?
Dustin.
Dustin?
I knew we had a life-threatening situation at that time.
Dad,
where's everybody?
they're in the house.
Dwayne Eckerman got home from work shortly after help arrived.
At this point, I still didn't know to what extent Dustin was burned. I tried to stay as calm as I could, and especially for Danae and my other 2 girls. There was a lot of fear, uncertainty. My God, their life had just gone up in smoke.
We're here, buddy.
I knew that it was going to be hard for Terry and for all of us. I stood next to her, and I was crying, and I told her that I loved her. I was afraid that he wasn't going to get any better. I mean, I just knew that he was going to die.
Every room in the Eckerman house was severely damaged that night, including the bedroom where Dustin had been hiding. Two-year-old Dustin Eckerman suffered 2nd and 3rd-degree burns on his arms, face, and neck. 1 year later, he is still recovering from his injuries and remains under the care of Dr. Robert Bingaman.
Dustin is doing very well. I think he will have some visible scarring, but I don't anticipate that he will have any significant long-term disability.
You that bathtub?
You remember that bathtub? Yeah. I think Dustin was very fortunate in that his sister recognized immediately what the problem was, and she saved his life.
Can you put some up on the side?
Fire Marshal Ron Blackwell was at the scene that night.
The probable cause of that fire was an electric short in the Christmas lights that were on the tree.
One more.
Every family needs to take time to plan. What are we going to do if we have a fire? A fire moves far more quickly than I think anyone could possibly imagine. And most family escape plans should include 2 ways out. And once you're out of the house, stay out of the house.
Get a hook on here.
What do you say?
Please.
That's better.
What I saw through all of this was
that,
a family spirit that was just dynamite. And what I learned from this is that when a setback occurs in a family like this, how important it is to show the love and concern for each other that can build a stronger family when it finally is over with.
All right.
There you go.
You like the snow, Dustin? Yep.
Almost every day I remember something else that we've lost. Because there's so many pictures and so many memories that are gone. That I would rather have my family than my house. Because my family's gonna be with me forever.
I used to think that you couldn't have a real Christmas unless you had a real tree. I've realized that an artificial tree can mean just as much as a real tree and be so much safer. A tree is not Christmas. Christmas is in the heart.
Next.
I said, honey, somebody's at the door. There must be a problem. I ran to the front door. By the time I got to the door, then I realized the voice was in the house.